What's up guys, my name is Jimmy Champagne and today I'm here with my review of Better Watch Out, which is directed by Chris Peckover. It used to be called Safe Neighborhood, so you might have heard of it under that name. It's shown at a lot of festivals, but it's finally coming out on October 6th, and I gotta say, I absolutely love this movie. The easiest way to describe it is Home Alone, but way gorier and a lot scarier, but that's really not doing it justice. This movie was amazing, and it has a big twist that it relies on, so I'm not gonna spoil anything from the plot, I promise. So this movie initially caught my eye because I noticed that Ed Oxenbould and Olivia DeJonge were in it. They're the two kids from M. Night Shyamalan's comeback movie, The Visit, which was really good, so I knew I had to check this one out. So the very simple premise of this movie is that Levi Miller's character, Luke's parents, leave him home alone with a babysitter named Ashley, and his best friend Garrett comes over. Things go wrong really quickly, there's a home invasion, and that's where I'm gonna stop explaining the plot because it just goes in totally bonkers from there. There's really no way to describe it without spoiling anything. So the next thing I want to talk about is just the overall quality of this movie's look. It looks really good. It does not show its budget at all. Even in the fake snow or the inside of the house set that they've created, everything just looks great, and shot setup is also really good. I'm pretty sure it is PG-13, so they don't really show any of the gory stuff, but the way they allude to it and the way they set up the shots puts the mental image in your head a lot better than any other PG-13 movie I've seen in a very long time. Some of the scenes in this movie really freaked me out a lot, and home invasion movies are admittedly the scariest movies to me, but this movie was going for a horror comedy and it still scared the shit out of me at points, which is crazy. Speaking of the comedy aspect, there are a lot of funny jokes in this movie. Levi Miller is a pretty good actor. He's good at selling these comedic moments. Obviously, Ed Oxenbould and Olivia DeJonge are comfortable together after The Visit, which was also a horror comedy, so the horror comedy stuff is done really well. You don't gotta worry about that. So there is a lot of Christmas music in this movie, and when I first heard it, I was scared that we would get some public domain crap, you know, the stuff you hear in literally every single Christmas movie ever, but they went a more obscure route, not to the point where it's stuff you've never heard. It's stuff that you hear and you're like, oh, I haven't heard that since I was a little kid. It drives that nostalgia factor of Christmas super well. The costume design was also on point, way more than it really had to be, and that's just a whole theme with this movie. A lot of care went into making it look, sound, and just feel right for a Christmas horror movie, and I don't think you would expect that kind of level of care to go into a movie like this that's not getting a huge marketing push, I guess, and I think it's just pretty cool overall. My biggest and really only complaint with this movie is that it's not long enough. It's only 87 minutes long, but the ending is just so rushed. It is a finite ending, like it's pretty good, but I would have really liked to see the aftermath of it, and the way this movie set up its plot, I think it had at least 10 to 15 more minutes I could have played with without me getting bored. So yeah, everything about this movie is just weirdly great. It feels so much bigger than it really is in terms of how many people are probably going to see it, especially considering the fact that it comes out on October 6th and it's a Christmas movie. I really wish they would have held this till like November or something. Like, you know, the time they released Krampus right around Thanksgiving, I think that would have been a better time to release this. But if you don't go see it in theaters, even though you really should, you definitely need to check it out closer to Christmas time when it's on DVD, because this is one of the best horror movies of the year, hands down. So yeah, guys, that's my review of Better Watch Out, aka Safe Neighborhood. I just think it's bizarre that they're releasing this in October, and it feels weird to be reviewing it right now, but hey, what can you do? That's when they decided to review it. So if you're not already, it would really help me out if you subscribe. You should let me know what you thought of the video down in the comments, and if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button because that helps with the YouTube search algorithm or something, I think. Anyways, guys, I'm Jimmy Champagne, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.